All right. Welcome everyone to the Flux community call. Today is Monday, the 31st of October. And it looks like today it's just Vanessa and myself. I guess everyone else is just getting home from KubeCon and
Yeah,
taking
that's
it easy.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sweet.
So should we start looking at
Yes.
what happened last week?
Let me, where's the last time, unfortunately, I couldn't share my screen, huh?
Can I share? Oh yeah, can you see my screen?
Sweet.
Oh great.
Super. That's technology. It works.
Ignore my 10,000 apps at the top, the tabs.
That's quite a few. Super. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we got quite a few things done. We moved the socials spreadsheet.
Yep.
Did we have anyone else outside the three of us feeding into this or interacting with it? Did others review it as well?
I think Scott was reviewing, and that is all that I could remember. I know Hida did kind of just say, like, get involved in the community so you'll be able to do more updating. I think he did look through it as well.
Yeah, okay. Let me think. Yeah, so what I forgot to do, I was just thinking how we could make it easier for people to get something into the queue. So they would say like, somebody would say like, somebody just landed their first contribution to Flux, or we just did something amazing. Here's the link or whatever.
Yeah.
That people more proactively just put stuff into the queue, and we could just go and tweet it whenever.
Yeah. You had the idea of having like some sort of patch or something on GitHub, so it'd be easier to update. Do you think that would be really effective? Or
yeah, we could at least try it. At least I didn't take the time to document all the stuff we have, but maybe that could be a first step to just point out where to find it, and then people can help by adding stuff to it.
Okay, that sounds great. I will add that on in a bit.
Yeah, I can add it as well.
Do you want to add it at the top? Okay.
Yes. Document socials. Perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, will we be sending the link out in the Flux contribution site as well? Just say a quick note like, oh, you can add to this, and we'll definitely tweet out anything you want to do.
Yeah, I was thinking for now, right now we have like one document somewhere in GitHub, which is the community team. This is how it works. I think we should make it easier to find so that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the way I would like this to look like would be like if you go to the Flux website, you could hit the community button, and then you get like a nicer looking page saying, here are all the ways you can get involved, and one of them is like the community team, and here's all the stuff they do, and then you just
click,
push a button or whatever, But
Yeah.
now it's a big mess of markdown files, and even there we haven't documented what we're doing yet. So I think small iterations will get there.
Yeah. So should we have like should we have like a timeline of when certain things should be put in place, so then it would be easier? Because I find I had a lot of difficulty trying to find certain things in the Flux.
on the website, you mean
Yeah.
the Flux community?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could start with first documenting all the stuff we have, like the, for example, here's how you add a tweet to the spreadsheet. Here is
Yeah.
how you add an event. Here's how, essentially like mini how-tos, like 2 steps
How-tos.
to get it
Okay.
done. So, and once that is done, we could take a look at making the Flux CD.io/community site look nicer. So
Yeah.
you would hit a button that says community team, get involved or whatever. And then you get the community team page, which is also just
That would
a
be great.
couple of buttons, maybe a nice picture, of some community folks or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now it's just all it's not very inviting, and it's also confusing as well. You get,
Yeah.
if you're lucky, you get a bunch of links to Google Docs, and then that's
Yeah.
that's it.
If you guys didn't send me them, I'd find it very difficult. Trying to look through.
It's a bit of a black box right now.
Yeah. I think that would be good. I think what I'll start doing is working on like the how-to. So I'll do like a little list, maybe like 5 instructions and stuff, and then make sure they like tag us. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
let's
we can start
collaborate
from
on
there.
that.
Yeah, sounds really good.
Sweet. Okay. Okay, just looking through our list here. There was a blog post by Baturan, which is published already.
Amazing.
We talked about moving the calendar further up on the Flux CD website, so that has happened. Yeah, there was maybe, if you click on the 1204, yep. So here, scroll down. And then, sorry, the next link, the 1233. No, sorry. At the bottom, the last comment on the thing says 1223.
Yeah.
Yes, if you click that, yes. So this is the preview. So I'm really bad at doing like, proper web stuff, but
yeah,
in that thing there is like the small calendar bit, and it says next event, yada 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 something.
Okay.
Can you see it in the screenshot around the middle?
Oh, in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
It says like next event.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was trying to find a good place where, information about like this is,
Makes
the next
sense
event.
now. Yeah.
I don't know, like if you or anyone else has like a great idea where to put it.
I think this would work. I think it just needs to be maybe bolder or something, because I didn't understand when you said it before, but now what I've seen it, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe perhaps I don't know if it'll help make it bigger or have like the emoji a bit bigger. If we could, that would help it stand out.
Okay, good. I
yeah,
can experiment with that.
Yeah,
just so I mean, it's a bit similar to what Tomo said earlier, that we have people who are not on Slack, they're not on the mailing list, they're not doing the things, and if they would just go to the website and then see, hang on, there's like something happening here, maybe I'll just tune in and see what happens.
Yeah, it'd
okay.
be so much easier. So because people tend to try and look for the website first anyway before they go to any other channels. So I think this would be great, and I'll try and get the list of upcoming, like we have a BS Code one in 2 weeks or something. We can add that.
Excellent. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to folks and see what we can do to make it stand out a bit more, or find a different spot. I'll ask around.
Is there an events page that is separate? Because then we could also, it's like really good having the resources as videos, but it'd be really good to kind of list our past events as well, just so people, if they wanted to, and then they could tag on, not just to the video, but they can kind of see, because then we can show the evolution of like Flux in terms of, we've had like updates since VS Code. I think Tamo was mentioning it in one meeting, like, oh, we should have like, for instance, I did that on the mini site for KubeCon. I kind of like put the new video and then I tagged a few older videos so people could see how much progress we've made over the months or this year.
Where did you tag them?
On the Flux, was it the Flux KubeCon booth mini site?
So
I just like put links, like a toggle, and then there's like all the links there so people can see how much recent developments we've had.
Okay. So the way you would envision it would be that on the Flux page, there wouldn't just be like a list of all the videos or the resources, but also a list of upcoming and past events.
Yeah, like a separation. Yeah, like so we could have upcoming up the top and then have like previous, just so people can see. Yeah, I think that'd be like a good idea, but I don't know how easy that is.
I think that could be doable. Yeah, okay. I'll file an issue so we can
Look at it.
Yes. So what was it again? The other thing. Sorry.
Oh God, so many tabs.
A bit slow today. So the other thing was I wanted to do.
So the event, the upcoming event on the front page, and then possibly an event page where we could put like upcoming and past events.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm just wondering, like, would that make your life also more difficult? In the sense that you would need to, register the same event in like 5 different places or something?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm thinking about like, for people who are not on Meetup, it makes it difficult. For people who are not in the, and for people who are not in the Slack channel, sometimes they don't get to see the events. And also if they're not in our LinkedIn page. So we need to figure out a way where all of them, it makes it easier for this information to be distributed on all channels while we're trying to get people involved. And I think the best place is, like you said, people will head straight for the website usually rather than anything else. So what do you think would be the best way going forward?
I mean, we could have a page on the Flux website that lists the events. I think that would be possible, but it would require people to actually go to that page. So we can't kind of push notifications.
Understandable. Perhaps we'll just start off and we'll test it how you've done it on the page, see how that goes, and then we'll review in like 3 months or something if we need to add more. That sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Let me find this page again. Oh God, got so many tabs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
Yeah, so the
so that's this one,
yes. 12. So the next one is done as well. So there is now, remember, like the long page you always edited to add like all the different resources.
Oh yeah.
It was a bit difficult because it had to be like formatted a special way, a very special way, and it's easier now, and so it also means that on the Flux website, like there were also like 6 videos there. They're also updated automatically now.
Oh, amazing! This makes it so much easier.
Yes. Yeah. Next time you add videos, let me know, and if the new experience should hopefully be better now.
Oh, that's great. That is, because it took me a hell of a long time to work out how to do. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we've got the template.
Yeah, exactly. So that's we pull up the link somewhere. So I mean, the idea was that people could very easily exactly, if you kind of share the link with you. Can you see this in the Zoom chat? Oh yeah, super. So now you could go and just click add event. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Oh,
Yes.
Daniel, lifesaver.
Yes. So that would give us, people can just put their request, whatever in, and then we get like a checklist, essentially, like pre-event and post-event, and then we can just.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
So I mean, and maybe we could structure some of the other tasks we have in a similar way, and then on the community team get involved page, essentially just send them there. So like add the event here.
This is really good. What happens to the images that are connected to events? This is just like, basically, this is what's going on. And then what would we send an email to get like the images that we needed?
Ah, that's right. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we could potentially just add, of course, we could just add something there. So like,
okay.
Because in GitHub, you can also like drag and drop images into the thing. They could just add their, their avatar or whatever. They could
Sounds
just
good.
dump it in there. Let me take a note. I'll add. Is there anything else missing? Or does it generally, the rest of it look okay?
Don't hide the links. Any social media? Yeah, any social media links that the person might have, like Twitter or GitHub. I think that's it.
And template. Super.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And all the other bits on the list I just didn't get around to. So that's maybe something we might want to keep for one of the
next meeting.
For one of the next meetings when we're. I mean, I'll try to document all the links. I think just adding the links so that at the top say like, okay, welcome to this page with the community team. Here's a list of our resources. Here's where you find the things, and talk to us on the Flux contributors channels if you have any questions for now. And then in the next step, we add the small how-tos, and then further down the line, we make it look all pretty. That would be.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
Then
it's good.
Yeah.
Good progress so far.
Yeah, I think so too. It's yeah. I don't know whose idea it was to use like the GitHub template. I think that makes it all look very nice and clean and makes us a bit more organized. That like.
And it makes sense.
Yeah.
If most of the information we use is in GitHub, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
it's transparent this way as well.
Yeah. So I forgot there was something else I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh yeah. He had this idea, Batin had this idea of contributor of the month.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would need somebody to. curate this. Like I'm currently putting together like the monthly update, and it's, you know, it's put together. It has many different sections. Like usually at the top is like, you know, here's what happened in the last Flux release, Flagger release, and then we go through, I don't know, like the Flux ecosystem, the events, upcoming and past events, and you know, all the other bits. And if we were to add a contributor of the month section, I think that's fantastic. But somebody needs to curate it.
Write it. And it'd be quite...
Somebody who has like a bit of an overview.
Yeah.
You know, like what's going on in the project, or...
Maybe we should post in the contributor channel or the main Flux channel and just ask if there's anybody who would like to.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the maintainers. They don't really have time, do they?
Yeah. I was also thinking that, like, usually, I mean, during the month, whenever somebody posts something I think is relevant or interesting, I just dump it into the Google Doc for the next month, you know. So I collect over, and then in the week before the end of the month, I, you know, get busy tidying it all up and chasing people to add their status reports, essentially.
Yeah.
So I think if there was like one or two people who said like, I really care about this, I want to get this done, I promise you, you know, towards the end of the month, I'll have a name for you, and I'll let you know what's great about them.
Yeah.
Then I'm happy for us to add that section, you know.
Okay. I think that would make sense. I don't think he meant to have it on the website, did he? Just meant in general.
Okay. I mean,
did he?
We could do that too. Yeah.
I think maybe for now we could just keep it in the blog, and then just have like a little badge or something next to the name, and just have contributor of the month.
I would like somebody else to
look at that.
Yes, I mean, I'm happy to, you know, flesh out any content, but I don't want to be responsible for, you know, figuring out who the, you know, the lucky winner is every month.
What could be interesting is when we have the general Flux meeting, perhaps that could be, actually it'll be quite difficult because you have to rank it. So who is the
lucky winner?
Yeah. So that's just,
I mean, if we said like, you know, over time, everybody who made great contributions, like, you know, everyone is going to win it at some stage, you know. That would be, you know, even if you have like a bit of a list and, you know, feel like, oh, I contributed something great last month, why am I not the, you know, the contributor of the month, and you know, you win it next month or whatever. It's always a bit of a challenge. So if you single people out, if you say like, you know, what you did was fantastic, that's great, and then you have like 20 others who feel like, that sucks, it wasn't me, you know.
It wasn't me. That's true. Maybe he meant in terms of like, I guess, getting people to be more interactive that way. But I get what you mean. If there's somebody's like a maintainer's just like writing away for like 3 days or something, he doesn't have time to kind of update that he's been spending how many hours doing it. So I get what you mean. That's a difficult. Maybe we can discuss in the next meeting about what that looks like. I think there's an example below.
Yeah, that's right. It was the Falco project. Yeah, I mean, in general, you know, the better we as a Flux project become at, you know, celebrating each other's great work, you know, if it's just a quick tweet, or if it's, you know, something on the Flux channel or whatever it might be, I think we should make more noise about celebrating each other's work.
Yeah.
I think that what also makes a community, you know, shine. You have like much more of a team spirit. It's just,
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like a bigger discussion to be had.
Sounds like a bigger discussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put a pin on that one and discuss it for the next meeting.
Yes. Yes. Maybe I'll just copy and paste some of the things we just didn't get to for as action items.
Yeah.
Yes, document all the links. And then the contributor of the month idea. Okay.
This calendar is difficult to describe, to subscribe to, sorry. What was the, I forgot, what was the suggestion?
Yeah, so if you go to the Flux website, perfect, and then scroll down a little bit. So yeah, we moved the calendar up a bit. I think it's more discoverable now. And then there's this link. It says, see this page for more detail. And then
oh, okay.
That is not what we want.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. That is good information. That is useful. I will fix this, because it should essentially. What was the URL again? It was the something on the community and then the meeting.
Yeah. Should I get it?
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah. 1 second. I think it should link to here because on the community page we have this.
Right. Yeah.
There's this thing which says like subscribe to the. I mean, it's also need to navigate a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we could. Yeah.
So
this is
possibly
essentially
put this on the front page, maybe.
Yeah.
Can we have a link somewhere?
Yes, I think if the link should be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, subscribe. Exactly. How do you get to the calendar essentially? So yes. So because this sends you into. Yeah, it sends you to a dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look into that.
Okay.
One step at a time.
Yep.
Sweet.
Great.
Did you have anything to discuss for the socials calendar? Is anything
I think right now we just need to update. I'm going to put some tweets in terms of that. In terms of the update that you do, I think it would be great if I could kind of somehow pull that apart into different social messaging. So that
yes.
Yeah, because I think some stuff goes unnoticed and we tend just to tweet about events or retweet things that, so perhaps I'll take that as an action and start doing that. We need to promote the LinkedIn group more. I'm not sure about how we can do that. I think, again, it would have to be possibly, do we have a link in the weekly update?
A weekly update? No.
Yeah, no. Do you think we could add the LinkedIn, like, join LinkedIn or something, join our LinkedIn group or check in with the LinkedIn group, and then also ask other people to contribute more to the LinkedIn group as well.
So you would like to promote that we have the LinkedIn
Yeah.
group more?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you think we should, where should we mention it? Like on Twitter, on
Yeah, so we can do
Slack?
it on socials as well. I think we need to promote more in the Slack channels, but also we have to update. Like, so far we've been doing a great job updating, putting stuff on, but it's like, why would people want to go to the LinkedIn page if they were already in the Slack channel or the information was, so we need to think of what would be like a the user journey in terms of like, if they're on one page, what is different and why would they want to link? Is it because they don't have the Slack? Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think on like, to me, it feels like Twitter and Slack, they're both very fast paced.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like in #Flux Slack channel, it's just a lot of noise and things get lost very easily. And I don't spend hours on LinkedIn, but to me, it sometimes feels like it's, content gets bubbled up to the top more. So I see like relevant things more. So maybe and I think people could also have a bit of a discussion on because it's what is it called, like a LinkedIn group?
Yeah, so that would be really good as well. And
So
also they can tag, they can add more people in that necessarily wouldn't have the visibility of Flux in general. They could do that on LinkedIn, like, oh, check out this post recently about, and we can add more words than a tweet.
That's right. Yeah,
so it's better.
The grammar crimes are committed on Twitter.
It stresses me out.
The grammar police is going to have me one day for this.
It takes me hours. Sometimes I've like got like a really real the great tweet out, and then it's like, so sorry, have to cut down too many words. So so perhaps we can look into that as well. And for now, I think I'll just try and push it. I'll try and tag as many people in so they can kind of push the group, like, oh, get people involved or something. I'll think of something. Yeah,
great idea. Okay. And that's right. One thing more, upcoming blog post. So tomorrow I'm going to publish the monthly update.
Amazing.
And I was wondering, should we do like a KubeCon wrap up? Blog post as well, where we sort of maybe link to the videos of the individual sessions and maybe just, I don't know if we have like some stories we want to like, like a paragraph.
That'd be really good.
And then like all the pictures we have of people like from the booth or something, we just post like 30 pictures or whatever, make like add like a small gallery to the.
It would be quite cute.
Post. Should we just?
I think we could put something in. However, isn't the KubeCon of retro meeting tomorrow?
Yeah. I think that's a like a Weaveworks internal.
Oh, was it an internal one?
Yeah. But
I thought it was like
sure,
a DX one.
Let's
start with the videos, then we can like do it so that way you have more content for the weeks coming up.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll set up like a Google Doc, and then we can just
I can put
all
the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting the videos like you said from YouTube, so that'll be great.
Yay,
we got this.
Super. All right. Yeah. I think
So
these are very productive meetings, but I always end up with like a bazillion, action items. I think that's how these meetings work.
I hope to take some stuff off your hands as I get to know more and more things.
And I think that's also nice about these meetings, that we get used to how everybody else on the team is working, and I think everything will be easier over time.
Yeah, I hope so. It looks good so far, and it helps for me, for someone who's like getting into the community, to have like this transparency as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Good
Okay,
for
great.
KubeCon wrap up blog post. Sweet. All right.
Great.
I think that's everything I had on my list.
Yep.
Same for you?
Nothing for now. Yep.
Yeah,
Nothing for
brilliant.
now.
All right. Then have a
Great.
great rest of your day.
You
And
too.
talk to you soon.
You too.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Bye.
Bye.